I'm here. I'm here. And apologies. I I I was coming in from the other room because I had to have my drink, right? I don't know how late I am. Hopefully I wasn't too much dead air. Dead air is a bad thing. Dead air. And they teach you that in broadcast school. It's like one of the I don't know, seven deadly sins of broadcasting, but dead air is not good. So hopefully I wasn't missed too bad. I saw that I had a black screen when I came to sit down, so I had to have my drink. But I was coming in here and I I hit my foot on one of the cymbals that's at my drum set. Great impulse buy, 500. I think it was 550. $550. I played it twice. I played them once for the picture that was on Facebook. I played them another time. I need to sit down more often. Maybe during the season, or I should say after the season, when I actually have nothing else to do other than to become employed and hope. Oh, by the way, that reminds me, I gotta send a quick message to my friend. Okay, because he said, "Hey, I got to talk to you." Hey, bud, doing a show and can talk after the show because he's probably on a flight right now. So I had to, like I said, hey, I got to take care of personal business when it's real personal business. Okay. So I am letting y'all know, well, hey, I'm honest. I'm friggin' on. Like, for example, I'm gonna show this, okay? Facebook user. Thank you. Thank you for being here. But I don't know who you are. That's probably because you're watching it on my Captain Jack profile. Maybe you're watching it on my personal profile. I don't know. Because I do have two Facebook profiles. One is Captain Jack and one it's me. And I ain't gonna say what that is. Because that's why it's my personal Facebook profile. Now, granted, I have like some Facebook. I have the Captain Jack page, and I have the Captain Jack Galleon. Those are pages, but I got two profiles because sometimes you just want to be you. And as Captain Jack, I can be Captain Jack. I can be Captain Jack real, but I might not be able to be real. Um, there's something to keep yourself. Andy Estrada, what's happening? Salute to the true captain of the nation. Thank you, sir. Leaving to Vegas tomorrow. I'm going Saturday early. Early. Going to the game, saying good luck because the NBA basketball tournament cup. Oh, really? So, wow, that's right. That's right. The was it the mid-season tourney? Now, okay, here, color me excited. I don't care. Now, I would go see some of the tournament games, maybe, if I can afford it. If I can afford it. But if it's when are they playing? Because I don't know if first I got to put something on TV. Okay, I got to put something on TV. I am not watching the football game. I don't even know who's. I know that the Patriots are playing. I know we just had a show where, and if you missed it, be sure to watch NFL Nation Live because we had that show. Like the title says, like the title says, 301 question mark. But it's got Bill Belichick on there. Okay, and when When is Bill Belichick gonna get more wins? Oh, semifinals are Saturday night. Tournament champ. Okay, semifinals are tonight. Okay, the tourney championship game is Saturday. I won't be there anyway because I'm sure A, there are no tickets available. B, um, that's when the pre-party for the Raiders are. Yeah, pardon me. So I will be at Eye Candy at Mandalay Bay. Steelers and Patriots. Oh, thank you there. And now I know who that is because of the Kimbrel went to the Orioles. Kimbrel went to okay, so I know that's Chris Lentz because he lets me know all my Phillies things. Kimbrel went to the Orioles. See ya. See ya. What is this? I don't. This is an NBC. Oh, that's not my book. Okay, I was wondering why it was loud. It's the TV from in the other room. Ed Winchell, thank you for being here, sir. Ed is so awesome. Check this out. I like this. Okay. Ed Winchell is checking in from 30,000 feet as he flies from LA. I'm okay, and I know the old expression, don't ever assume it makes an ass out of you and me. But I am assuming likely that Ed is heading home to Sacramento. Soto to the Yankees. Wow. Okay, and Soto was with the Padres, right? And they paid a shit ton for him. Pardon me. But the Yankees are the Yankees are the Yankees. And they will pay to have those players on the team. I'm not sure if I want to watch a Christmas special. Probably not. Yeah, pardon me. I know I'm not watching Bachelor in Paradise. Is there anything is really other than the football game? Is there anything on TV? Let's see, hang on. 206. Pardon me. Stars at the Capitals. Okay, so we got hockey. Got hockey. Broncos at okay. Guess what I'm going to watch, and I'll tell you why. Because this just started 8:15. Okay, 8:15, 11:50. Broncos at Texans. Probably one of the better games of the week. Okay, I'll use that as my diversionary what I'm watching while we're here. Lakers basketball. Yeah, but that's not on any of the channels that I have, Ed. So the Lakers. And I know that Ed Winchell is a Lakers fan. Kind of like Coach Defense is a Lakers fan. Like the Bishop is a Lakers fan. There's a lot of Lakers fans out there, those Raider fans. Now I know Jack Kenna. I'm not sure if Kenna's here. Kenna is a Kings fan, I think. He's either a Kings fan or he is a Warriors fan. I know he's not a Lakers fan. I think he's either a Kings fan or a Warriors fan. See, I know people, pardon me, by the teams that they follow. And I'm gonna apologize right off Jump Street. I still have not fully gotten over my bronchitis. I still got the lingering of the bronchitis. Okay. Pat's up 14-3. Oh, okay. I picked the Patriots. I said this was where Belichick was going to get 301. And so far, with 8 minutes and 56 seconds left in the second quarter, Trubisky has 19 yards passing and an interception. Woo! And Anna Diaz is here. Salute to you. And yeah, Hoskins. And again, we're talking sports. It is the baseball hot stove league players. You know who's going where? Soto went to the Yankees. That's surprising. Not really, in some respects, because the Yankees will pay for whoever, and they don't care. Because when you're the Yankees and you got, let me see, you got Aaron Judge, you still got Mike Stanton, right? You got Soto now. You have all of their bats. They just need pitching. And thank you, Bob. I was just going to get to that because somebody asked that. Bob's asking about the Crosby knee injury. I'm going to put this up because, okay, I am going to hit my source in Vegas. Anna Diaz. Evening to you. Anna's actually a member. You see that little Superman thing? That means that she's actually a member of my channel. She's been a member of my channel for over a year. Actually, I think maybe going on 2. I'll have to check that. Those other things I have to do, like do a prize wheel, that's going to be done one of these days. Desmond Ritter is 2-0. Yeah. Looks like Stroud is playing well. Yeah. But we're talking like who we got. Oh, actually, it's week 14. I gotta change that. Thing. It's week 14 on one of my shows. But Anna Diaz might know. But I don't. I haven't seen anything from the sources that I check. But that's why I have my LV source, Anna Diaz, who tells me things that she hears from the local Las Vegas TV, and that's why she lets us know everything. And she's cool like that. Isn't that funny? She's cool like that. Anyway. But I haven't heard any. I know that based upon what I was. Oh, okay. Anna Diaz is there. Had a phone call. Cool. Anna Diaz, have you heard anything in the local Vegas Raiders press about Crosby's knee? Just asking for friends, as they say. So we'll see. Ohtani is talking to the Yankees. See, there's sports. Wow. Could you imagine Shohei Ohtani and Soto and Judge? You don't have enough. Places in the lineup to put in it. No, the news has been focused on the. Okay, yeah, I and you know what? Understandably so, and let's make sure that we all remember real things. That the tragic events yesterday, where I saw 2 people were killed, another one's in the hospital. I want to make sure those numbers might not be correct. I think 2 people killed, 1 in the hospital in the UNLV shooting. And I heard that it was like a disgruntled former teacher or professor, I should say. Guess when you're becoming in college, you're a professor. And that, rightly so, is going to be big headlines in Vegas. So that's a wonderful run. Look at that. My God, he like ran for like 18 yards. But if there's anything going on, Anna will tell us about it. But again, we are watching, actually, technically, I'm watching the game from last week, Denver at Houston, where Denver lost. Yay! There is baseball news. No, he was a professor, kept getting a denial for employment. Oh, okay. So, but he was disgruntled. Okay, thank you for that. The 60-year-old did get hired. That's why he started it. Okay, thank you. So, but yeah, it was all about a guy couldn't get a job there. So he was a professor, but he just wasn't there. He was trying to work there, but it wasn't there. But again, thank you for that. Again, I know some of the story, but I'm not there. And again, I will be flying out there Saturday. Who's going out there? Somebody was going out there tomorrow. Was it Anthony? Yeah, Anthony's going out there. Well, Anthony, I will be I will be at Eye Candy, which is the club at the Mandalay Bay Saturday night, because that's where the Black Hole Party is. I don't know of any other places or parties that are out there, but I'll be out at Black Hole for sure. Shockingly, yeah. Soto the Yankees. Yeah. Oh, I'm going back. Sorry, I got to get back up with it. 3 dead. Thank you, Steve. 3 dead, 1 stable in the hospital. I'm not sure if that includes the dead gunman. Okay, I think that was including the gunman, Steve. I know that it was 2 victims plus the gunman himself, and then there was a person. I'm pretty sure on that. 2 victims. One of them, one other is the gunman, and then the one in the hospital, serious condition. Is Paulie G still part of the Vikings? That's a good question. I don't know. I know that Brian Flores went in there and is their defensive coordinator. He might be. He might still be there in some aspect. He sent letters with powdered substances to other professors at other colleges in North Carolina. FBI intercepted. Wow, he's a whack job. He's a whack job, and he's dead. It's a shame that other people had to die because of his, say it, mental deficiency. So, anyway, I'll do. You know what, Steve? I'll do a search. I'll do a search. Paul Gunther. I'll see what it says on his page. Paul Gunther. Oh, he still has. There's a picture of. God, he's big. Paul Gunther. He still has a Viking thing on. Marigold, who was the defense coordinator for the Cincinnati Bengals, and the way it's looking is he's no longer with the Vikings. Yeah, because it says February 2021 he was hired as the senior. Oh, okay, senior defensive assistant. Okay. We know that Brian Flores was the defensive guy, so he might be there in a defensive. Yes, senior defensive assistant. Yeah, okay, so he's a helper. He's a helper, but he's not the man. There you go. Wow, 21-3 Pats, and I said that the New England had enough defense because they kept the high flying, air quotes, high flying Chargers, the 2 field goals. And I know that the Chargers, they actually have an offense. The Steelers do not. Ergo, the 21-3. And thank you for that. And for those that don't, I said I got rid of my Amazon until such a time that it's something that I can pay for that's worth it. I got rid of my Paramount for the same reason. Things that you don't need, you get rid of when you crunch numbers. And I didn't need it. So there you go. I'll get them back eventually. Oh, somebody's waiting for a reply. I'll have to get to that. Someone is waiting for a reply. Well, a couple minutes ago. Okay. Let's see. Oh, there's the ding ding. Oh, hello. See if they're still gone. Anyway, I am hoping for some good news. I'm hoping for some good news again when I can buy little things that you don't think about when you gotta crunch numbers. So I'm watching Vita Vea, Foot, and Devin White did not practice. Okay. 49ers, Spencer Burford and Elijah Michael did not practice. Okay. Oh, it's supposed to be chilly. Okay. How chilly? Because I have my Captain Jack, kind of like, it's not a light jacket. It's kind of like a medium jacket. Should I bring my leather jacket? Should I bring my winter weight jacket? And you're gonna have to double. You have to double as my weather person. I will check. I will check the weather report to see what the chilliness is. But the leather will be good. Okay, I'll wear my leather. I'll bring that with my leather Raiders jacket, which is really nice. And people are asking like, are you going to get you get this really nice winter weight jacket? Like, no. I live in Florida. The only time I wear those types of jackets are when I travel, and I got enough of them. I have, and as a listen, I have an old winter weight Reebok jacket. I have an old winter weight, what is it, starter jacket? And actually, I think I have 2 winter weight original, not the knockoff bullshit. No, the original starter stuff when it was a real, the real, like when it came out originally, like my starter hats, right? I got 2 winter weight starter jackets. I have the one that with the pocket in front, the one, those are like, what do you call it? Classic, right? And the Reebok one, really, that's my winter weight jacket. I wear them when I need to go to like when I'm in Denver in, late in the year. That's what I was wearing, right? But I am not going as of right now. I'm not going to Kansas City for Christmas. No. Don't have the money. Plus it's Christmas. I was going to go, and somebody in the next room had a conniption fit. Not going to mention names here. But somebody had a conniption fit that, God forbid that I was going to be going to Kansas City on Christmas. So that was a very short conversation. So as of right now, I'm not going to Kansas City on Christmas. I am not going to. Okay. Steelers just got a touchdown, so it's now 21-9, pending the extra point, I guess. So 21-9 as of right now. I saw it right on the. I guess this is the NFL Network. Pardon me, the coughing. Can't wait to get rid of this bronchitis. How is this? Plastic bags or something? I really didn't clean up my hands. I will do it. But who's that? Jerry Judy? I think Jerry Judy was going off the field. But anyway, so what's going on in your sports world? Like I said, I know that we have basketball. We got the baseball winter meetings, and people are going everywhere. We have the Patriots beating the Steelers 21, I think probably 10 by now, because their kicker usually doesn't screw things up. Ours doesn't either for the most part, but you can't always say that. Oh, ooh, yeah, good company. So I'm going to put the link up. This might be, I said, hopefully we have some people come in. I like talking. And like I said, if there's anything that y'all want to talk about, hit the link. Steve is saying, 20. Well, I said, Steve is here. Thrash is here. Okay. My shipmate, my Bronco buddy, he was here as well. Clayton. They're playing well. Who were the Broncos playing? I think I pick the Broncos? Oh, yeah, the Broncos are playing the Chargers. Yeah, I picked the Broncos. The Broncos are playing the Chargers. I picked the Broncos there. PBR and Cowboy Christmas is going on here. Okay, yeah. So that means that there are a lot of things going on in Vegas. I know that I met a gal in Kansas City last year that said that she was going to be she was going to meet me in Vegas, and it was like the professional bull riding thing. So that was a big thing. Where's my cans? There we go. Okay, so no, it wasn't Judy because Judy's number 10. All right. So we're gonna go to my correspondent, not my correspondent. Actually, it's Juan's correspondent because, actually Juan works for Anna. Let's get this right, okay? Anna don't work for anybody, but Anna is Juan. Let me see. Okay, Anna's here, and Juan works for Anna, but and Anna kinda. She don't work for me. No. There isn't a woman alive that works for me. None. A lot of them are nice that will come in and help me out. So we're going to go to our, I like the our correspondent in Las Vegas, the beautiful Anna Diaz. How are you doing, honey?
Hey, everybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Yes, it is. It's the first night of Hanukkah.
And Captain, guess what? I was so proud of my grandson because we remember earlier how I posted that I was around a bunch of screaming kids getting in the holiday spirit.
Yes.
Well, our grandson, he had his Christmas recital tonight. Yeah. And guess what he sang? Little Dreidel.
He sang the Dreidel song?
He sang the Dreidel song.
Wow,
it was
that's
so cool. Cute. Cool. I tell Juan, I go, oh my God, Captain is going to love this. I go, he's singing the Dreidel song, and I love that song. It's always such a fun song. And I thought it was.
I don't know the full song. I just know the Dreidel. I just know a little bit of pieces of it. right?
Yeah, it was so cute. It was so cute. Juan posted it, but I'm trying to get it uploaded so I can post it.
Yeah, if you
But
post it, then you can tag me, and then
yes,
but I need somebody to do the and I think well, I'm not going to out him as a Jew because today's day and age, I'm saying this, you don't want to out anybody as being Jewish today's day and age because that can get you killed. And by the way, I'm
deep talk.
only half Jewish. I'm only
Well,
half Jewish, but I respect Judeo-Christian morals.
here's a little tidbit on my DNA. When I got my DNA back,
Uh-huh.
I'm 1% Jewish. I'm 1%.
There you go. Well, technically, you're not, and I don't know why they see. That's the other thing, though. That's bull, and I'll tell you why. Jewish is not a race. It's not a race. They can say you're 1% Jewish. That's a crock. And I'll tell you what,
I'm
and I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm just saying you can be any race in the world, white, black, brown, Asian.
I was actually shocked that I'm 64 or 69% indigenous,
Uh-huh.
and getting and connected with some people that supposedly close in my bloodline.
Right.
They told me that but I would have to go to Louisiana, and of course I don't have the funds to go there. But they said that our family on my dad's side were technically Apache. And I was very shocked. I was like, here all this time, my roots are in Texas,
Mm-hmm.
but it goes into Mexico.
Right.
And when, I did a DNA just for fun. And then when it came out that, I'm Native American, this is the part where my family came from. Let's see, Native American, Spaniard.
Mm-hmm.
And so, yeah, I'm Hispanic,
Right.
and
And
my dad was the one who was disappointed because he used to always have a sign in his shop that says, I'm Mexican, I'm not Latino, I'm not Hispanic, I'm not this, I'm not this. And my dad goes, I have to take that sign down.
Yeah.
I go, yeah, Pops. Surprise, you're Hispanic.
Yeah.
You're Native American. You're indigenous.
You're indigenous.
So my dad moved to Texas so he can find his bloodline.
Right.
He could find his family because it's a really bizarre story that he was taken at birth.
Ah.
He was taken and then given to the family who we thought were our family.
Right.
And,
Right. Yeah. That's one thing that I will say I like about the 23andMe and the other ones that they have out there is that they go blood and they do all of the family tree stuff, which is cool. But as shall we say, I don't want to put any of my DNA out there based upon what an operative word used to do for a living.
Mm-hmm.
If you give any of that information out there, it's going everywhere. And that's another reason why I'm not on TikTok. I actually have a TikTok profile. I think I have maybe one TikTok thing, but the TikTok was on my own. It was a phone that only had TikTok on it. It was a stovepipe phone. It's a phone that only has TikTok on it, and that's it. And all these people that have TikTok, I'm letting you guys know, guys and gals, I hope you like sharing your shit with the Communist Party of China. And that is not classified information. That's unclassified information because that's why TikTok is banned by a lot of people. I'm just saying. I'm not putting my information out there.
Yeah, I don't have TikTok. I don't do TikTok. So,
yeah.
But I'm here to give you the weather report.
The weather report. Oh,
weather
you're the weather babe. Oh, I like. Oh, and the
the
hot,
Las Vegas
the
weather.
hot indigenous, not necessarily Latina. The hot indigenous. Oh, she's hot anyway. Whatever her ancestry is, the hot indigenous babe is giving the weather report for Vegas. What's the weather report?
Well, Friday, you may have a little bit of a bumpy ride coming in because Friday it is supposed to be a bit windy.
Oh, I
Saturday
until Saturday.
Okay, Saturday 58, cloudy, 59 on Sunday. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, and 64, 65.
Okay.
Now, Thursday's game's supposed to be 62. So it will be, a little bit chilly, especially at night. That's the high. I'm talking about the highs. So the lows, when you talk about the sun going down, especially here in Las Vegas, when it gets cold.
High 30s, low 40s?
41.
Okay.
In the 40s.
Okay.
So it'll be nice. It'll be, comfortable. Of course, from us Vegas people, anything that goes, below 60, of course, we got jackets.
Right.
We're cold.
Same thing for me. Anything below 60 here from a guy from Florida is cold.
Yeah, I'm so glad that I took a lap blanket to this evening, because when that sun went down, it got so cold. And of course, they had the program outside, and I had my legs covered. I was feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's supposed to be really nice. Now this weekend, tonight was supposed to start the PBR, but they canceled tonight's program because it's being held at Thomas and Mack. And of course, with everything that's going on over there, they decided to cancel just tonight. But we do have PBR this weekend as well. And we also have Cowboy Christmas. Now, for those of you that love shopping, this is the perfect opportunity to go shopping. You've got the South Point is one of the places. The other place is the Las Vegas Convention Center by the Westgate Hotel and Casino.
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Christmas, of course, I'm going to have to drag Juan over there this weekend.
Hey, well, I'm letting you know, I'm going to be there from Saturday to Friday late. In fact, I'm not even going to the airport till I have like a midnight flight on Friday. So if you want to drag anybody anywhere, drag me basically any place this week, because I got nothing going on other than just hanging out in Vegas. Seriously. And we'll go out, we'll get something to eat. If you're there, great. If Juan's there, we'll do, because I want to make sure I see you too.
Yeah, because I have to wait, because right now his schedule is really bizarre.
Yeah.
Right now, especially come around, this time of year, because especially like today's the first day of Hanukkah. Normally at his work, they always have a special celebration, and he probably won't know until he gets to work. Everything's been real secretive. And then, of course, this weekend, there's going to be a lot of high profile people in town and stuff. So he's
high profile Jews?
No.
Oh, okay.
Besides you, no.
Well, no. I just, like I said, I'm only half Jewish. I mean, and because the funny thing is,
I don't.
Doc, right? Doc will say, "Remember, it's Hanukkah coming up. Remember, it's Rosh Hashanah." He's more attuned into the holidays than I am, because he does. He tells me when Rosh Hashanah is, when Yom Kippur is, when Hanukkah is, when Purim is. That's the one that's around Easter. I know some of them, but I don't practice. I don't.
Well,
about practice.
Well,
not a game. Practice.
Working in the casino industry, those events we know, and we know, what clientele are normally coming into town around these times.
Yeah.
And stuff, because we have to prepare for it, I mean, like here in Vegas, the important holidays are Super Bowl, Chinese New Year, March Madness, Kentucky Derby, New Year's, believe it or not, Captain, there was a year we forgot it was Christmas. I kid you not. We completely forgot.
What outranked Christmas that year?
Work.
Yeah, okay. I can see that.
You go to work and you're so busy preparing for like New Year's. You're preparing for Chinese New Year.
Mm-hmm.
You're preparing for and if it happens to be fall in that particular year, World Cup, you know, you tend to forget other things.
Mm-hmm.
And one year that we forgot it was Christmas, we all went out to go get something to eat, and we kept wondering why there were so many places closed. And sure enough, boom, we're like, wait a minute, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And Ron and I were looking at each other like, oh crap.
Yeah.
And the kids are like, oh, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
And we had a tree up, but yet we forgot the days. You tend to forget and everything. So once we find out, we'll find out more than likely tomorrow what exactly his time is and what time we have and everything. And I'll let him know that you're going to be in town, and maybe like
I said, unless some chick puts me on lockdown, I'm available. Not that wouldn't be a bad thing, but
well, then your ass better stay away from the bunny ranch then.
Well, that's like a 7-hour drive. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's in Reno, because people were asking me about it, and I thought it was near Vegas. Oh no, it's in Reno. So I'd have to go to.
There's a few of them like an hour outside of Las Vegas.
Yeah, but those are not. That's not the bunny ranch. Those are other endeavors. and I'm not saying. I've seen them.
I've seen them.
I'm not saying that I wouldn't mind checking them out, because why not? It's an attraction, right? And when I'm there for a Raider game, I don't have time. When I'm there for it, because normally it's like I'm there Friday night, right? I got Saturday for the Saturday night events. Then Sunday's the game, and then I'm out Monday. And then if it's a week, then the same week happens. That's what it is. I've never gone to any really attractions or anything. I want to go to the Mob Museum. Okay, I want to go to the Mob Museum this week. I want to go to, and this is true, I want to go to Genghis Grill this week, because they don't have any Genghis Grills in Florida anymore. See, this is called beard riff. I can see the white stuff on my shirt.
Genghis Grill. Yeah, I never heard of that.
Genghis Grill. It's like a what do you call it? A Mongolian barbecue place where you get your meats and your vegetables and your sauces, and you take them to a big stir fry thing grill, and you chop them up for you. It's good. It's a little pricey, but it's probably going to be a little more pricey because it's in Vegas. Because I'm sure the price. But you get like there's beef and chicken.
Oh, they have those at the buffets.
Well, but see, they chop it up, and they do Mongolian style. I don't know. Is there like a buffet that has Mongolian style stuff?
I believe at the Palms they have Mongolian style in the buffet. I'm not sure about. Trying to remember if they did have it at Cosmo, because Cosmo has a place called the Wicked Spoon, and their food is pretty good, but it's pretty pricey, but it's really good. I'm trying to remember if South Point has it. No, I don't think South Point has it, but I know that I believe that the Palms has it.
Okay.
And then Rampart Casino as well. Rampart Casino has a buffet that they do. They do have a Mongolian style. They have the you have different what they call island.
things. Yeah.
sections of the buffet, and then of course one of them, was that's always popular here in Vegas is the Mongolian style. But
See, that's what I want. That's why I said that there's no Genghis, because Genghis Grill is like a Mongolian fast food place. Or what
I'm looking it up right now. Right, I'm looking it up right now, seeing if they have it.
Yeah, well, I'll go. Let's do me, you, and Juan can do that,
Grill.
because I know there's one in Henderson. That's what I know.
Yeah, that's the only place where it's at is in Henderson.
But if there's a place at one of the casinos, me, and Juan can do that.
I'll
If
I'll
you,
ask my son because my son is the foodie. He's the one that goes to all these popular places,
uh-huh.
and stuff. He does everything from oh God. He loves ramen, sushi, teppanyaki, you name it. He's done most of it.
Well, I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna hang like with you, it providing you have time, Rita. I'm gonna bug Rita, and see things, because Rita's gonna, be a possible person to hang out. Because again, I had nothing to do for a week. There's only so many Raider things you can do, and most of them are not, like I said, Saturday night, Sunday for the game, and then Thursday for the game, and then Friday, like I said, I changed my flight in order to get a earlier time out there on Saturday. I had to take a later flight on Friday, so I'm there all day Friday. I do a red eye back, and then I get here back into Tampa like around 9:30 in the morning, which is okay.
Ooh.
But I mean, I've slept on the plane before. I got nothing else going on because again, it's the weekend, so I'll do that. But yeah, hopefully there'll be some things that I will be like real soon. Hopefully, I'll be actually doing some gainful stuff to do. But I gotta wait to do that. But hey,
Traffic should be a little bit more easier because they are cleaning up from Formula One and stuff, and a lot of streets were have been opening up and everything, because I know that for quite a while people could not get into Ellis Island, which is a very popular place, and they didn't have access to there, and it was sad. Formula One did hurt a lot of small businesses here in town and stuff, and of course the people were not spending the money they expected them to spend.
well, let me ask about that. What was the general prognostication of the money that they put out towards it, and the money that they had come in didn't meet standards per se, I'm sure. And then they're gonna have, and remember, this is a 10-year contract, right?
It's a 10-year contract. A majority of the casinos on the strip had actually dropped their prices of rooms
Mm-hmm.
because they were expecting to spend, people were, $2,500 a night, per person, that's what was going on. Then
Right.
it went to standard. They, about 3 or 4 days before, they dropped the rates to standard rates. Then they were trying to give the locals a deal on the tickets, saying, hey, we're gonna let you buy these tickets for $300. And of course, everybody gave them the middle finger. It's like, who you kidding? You ain't kidding, locals. We ain't stupid.
Yeah.
And of course, one driver, I guess, I don't know if you heard about what happened on Thursday night that he had a practice. One of the covers popped off when he went over it, and it damaged his vehicle. And it's like, that was something Formula One should have went over and checked. Not the city, not the locals, not the people. So of course he came out and badmouthed Vegas already.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't take it too lightly. Everybody was giving him the middle finger. And then he changed his tune the night of the race.
Yeah, when his PR representatives said, yeah, you might want to back off on that.
And then of course I we watched the race, my son and I. We watched it, and we're like, I like NASCAR better.
Yeah, yeah.
I'd rather watch NASCAR.
That was the night before the Miami game, right?
I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to remember
I
because
think
it
it
was
was.
on a Saturday night, the race.
Yeah, yeah, and I think that because I remember that weekend. The reason why I wasn't there was because I was in Miami for that game.
Yeah, it was a hot mess. Of course, I believe that there is a lawsuit going on against Formula One, not only by the people who supposedly was disappointed for getting kicked out Thursday night, bunch of Karens, I call them, but the people that lived in that area
Uh,
because they could not get in and out of their apartment complex. They told them, you have to leave at this time if you need to be somewhere, and you can only get back in at a certain time. And of course, a lot of the people that live in that area are mainly casino workers. And, they didn't have access getting in and out. And then, of course, they were promised that they were going to build them a gate on the other side so they can have access. They never got that fulfilled. And they
mm,
had the entire year to get that done, and they never did. So there's that lawsuit going on against Formula One. I know that they did have to cancel certain seating because they didn't sell. The tickets did not sell as they expected. So of course, they had all these high celebrity clientele that were here, and everyone from Rihanna and Juan got to escort Ryan Reynolds. Um, he There was just a lot of big shots, but of course, a lot of them did not pay to attend the race. The celebrities were the ones that were getting paid to be there to
right.
bring the spotlight on Formula One. And I mean, to me, eh, I think NASCAR does better. I think
Yeah,
NASCAR is more fun. And like Juan said it best, the difference between NASCAR fans and Formula One fans: wine
uh huh.
and
Wine
beer.
versus beer. Yep. And it was the whole, yeah, and it's not necessarily wine. It's the gems. Please go to the bar and have like my whiskey sour with a old fashioned, and get the lady a Shirley Temple, please. Like,
The
yeah,
bougie beat.
yeah, it's the bougies, yeah. And then NASCAR's like, yo, Belly Bob, go bring me back a 6-pack of PBR.
Hey, and like I said, I mean, NASCAR fans spent. I think one news reporter had said that NASCAR fans spend more money in Vegas than the Formula One fans did, because
Yeah.
the casinos were empty.
Hmm. Yeah.
They were empty. Nobody was gambling. Nobody, you seen it. You only seen them at the high end shops.
Right.
All the
Right.
mom and pop shops were ignored.
Yeah.
And so, I think that right there in itself set a statement of what Vegas really is. Vegas is not a Formula One, not a
No.
Formula One stop.
No.
Yeah, it's good every once in a while,
Right.
but if you were going to have this every year for 10 years, it ain't going to work.
Yeah.
It is not going to work.
Or what they're going to have to do is they're going to, and I guess they're either going to have to redo that contract. I don't know if that's a possibility. If they redo the contract and say, okay, how about every 3 years? Because when something is every year and it didn't really go out with a bang the first time, you first off, you do your pluses and minuses and your lessons learned. There's always should be a lessons learned briefing after, after every military exercise. There's always the lessons learned, right? And you do your pluses and minuses and how to fix things that didn't go right. And they need to do that, like for example, with the people that are suing F1 because of X, Y, and Z. So you say, okay, this is a problem that needs to be done. The driver saying that, that they should have gone over the track to make sure that that's true. And that's another thing. This needs to be make sure you get taken care of. The people that live there need to be compensated or make sure that they have ways to do that, and you need to fix shit. And if they don't, it's just going to be a losing enterprise for them, and it's not going to work.
Well, here's another incident that happened. A lot of workers were promised that they were going to get shuttle passes to take the monorail or be shuttled into the strip. A lot of workers did not get the passes, so a lot of them couldn't get to work.
Yeah.
And even we had well, why couldn't they just show them their work pass and get on the monorail and let them go? Yeah. Why? But no, Juan got lucky because when he got honored at the veterans thing that at his work, not only did he get a beautiful coin, but he also got a pass to park at the fashion show mall. And they gave all the veterans a designated parking pass because they fashion show mall was charging $100 a car per day park there. So that pass would have allowed him to, park, and then all he had to do was walk across the bridge. Luckily, he always made it to work before they shut down the street.
Yeah.
So he was able to park in his work. The only trouble he had was getting out of work. If the track was still hot, he had to go and take the temporary bridge across Harmon and stuff. And of course, that took him a little bit longer to get home than it did going to work. So he got very, very lucky. But a lot of people missed work because they could not get access,
right,
and they did not have the passes to get in the shuttle or the monorail.
Yeah.
So
one thing, Anna. Hey, China, just so you know, it's not me pulling my parrot out of my pants. Is I actually, people that are biters and I'm gnawing on a nail and I'm digging at it. So it's nothing that is sickening other than that this nail is AFU, and I will put some what do you call it? Neosporin on it later. Okay. If you think it's looking bad here, I'm not going to put it up for the screen, but I'm a biter and I'm a fidgeter. Okay. So that's what my hands are doing down here. It's none of this shit. Okay. So I don't want to hear anything about keeping the pirate or the parrot in the pants. Okay. It's me fidgeting on my nail. So there you go. There's me saying like the ring finger. Okay. And see, Genghis Girl, yeah, she China says that it's good, but like I said, if you can find me a Mongolian place that's decent priced, we'll do that, and then or we'll go to Henderson, because
I'll ask my son. He's the foodie. He's the one that knows all the hot spots and food and everything. We basically just know, simple spots.
Yeah, because like I've been in Cosmo, I've been in STK, and it's not for the amount of money that you're spending, but it's nothing that you would. When I'm not going to spend that much money again on STK when technically, and this is another thing, like I said, the places here, for example, the reason why Tampa has a football team is because there's a place here called Burns Steakhouse. Okay. And the NFL commissioner, Pete Rozelle, Loved Burns Steakhouse. He did. And they're very, very good steak. Very good steak. But it's pricey as fuck, right?
I
So
believe it.
Pete Rozelle said, we need to have a team here in Tampa. So when I come here, I can go to Burns. And I'm not lying. This is the reason why the Bucks are here. And
Wow.
Pete Rozelle got Hugh Culverhouse, who is the first owner of the Bucks, which is why Bo Jackson hates the Bucks because of Hugh Culverhouse, because Hugh Culverhouse cost Bo Jackson his senior year of eligibility for baseball and track. And that's why when he told the Bucks, don't draft me, they drafted him, and he said, fuck you, I ain't playing for the Bucks. And that's why the Raiders got him the next year in the 7th round, because of what Hugh Culverhouse did, because he lost the year of eligibility for baseball and track. But anyway,
Wow.
Burns Steakhouse, great steak. Okay, and I went there one time for a anniversary dinner, and it was good, but it was overpriced. I think a Burns Steakhouse was better than STK, but STK is overpriced for what you're getting as well, so it's the same thing.
There's a place here, and I told Juan we need to go try it. It's called Primal. It's at the Boulevard Mall, which is just down the street from us on Maryland Parkway. It's called Primal.
Mm-hmm.
I hear a lot of great things, and the theme, it's kind of like a Vikingish theme. It's medieval, and they said the dessert, no matter how full you are, you got to get a dessert because they say it is so worth it. And they said that it's a really excellent steakhouse that is not expensive, and it's not too far from the Strip, and they say it's well worth it to go. They said if you don't like expensive steakhouses but you want a good steak, go there. So hopefully one day we'll get to go try it.
That's why I go to Texas Roadhouse and Longhorn Steakhouse, because their steaks are fantastic, and you're not paying a fucking mortgage for them either.
The best steak Juan had prime rib. I had the New York steak. It was the best meat we've ever had, and it used to be at Caesar's Palace. It was called Nero's.
Mm-hmm.
I took him for his birthday because the perks of working in the business that I worked in was that we got freebies. So I was able to get a free meal for 2 there.
Nice.
So I took Juan for his birthday. With what we ate and what we drank, we had 1 drink each. We would have spent $500.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the best meat we've ever had. We have never been able to find anything close to it. But, we are carnivores. We love steaks. We love, and of course, we like trying new places. The one place that is hard to get into that I really would like to try is the Golden Steer. And that's another popular steakhouse here in Las Vegas. The Golden Steer is right by Sahara and Las Vegas Boulevard. And if you can get in there and have a steak dinner, they say it's worth it.
Well, that's why I'm hoping that either this week or in the game against the Broncos, I might try to come like a day early, and like maybe on a Thursday, because the weekend that game is the +1 in the house game, the one time a year game. So that game is already accounted for. So I'm might gonna try to get out here on Thursday and get a chance to pop around and do something that's not all Raider related, and do that for the last.
Excuse me.
So hopefully we'll have we'll do that. But obviously you got you met that lady before. So maybe that might be another time because she mentions she wants to see all the people again. So we'll see that.
Right.
But
Yeah, we and because I know that a lot of people are coming in for the Broncos game as well. As Speedy said, he was coming into town and everybody, and I was like, oh, okay. And I was letting Juan know, hey, everybody's coming into town again for the last game, and he's like, oh, okay. But like right now, we're just trying to get through this, get through the holiday season
yeah,
and everything, and then of course so many unexpected events that popped up. But anyways, though, Captain, I better let you go so you can let somebody else pop in and just
I was gonna say
updates on everything.
before you go, who's gonna win? Who's gonna win the Raider Viking game, and who's gonna win the Raiders the Chargers? Not accounting for injuries. God forbid that there are injuries between now and then. Who's going to win between the Raiders and the Vikings, and who's going to win between the Raiders and the Chargers?
I got Raiders over Vikings because these guys are hungry. They want that win, and they're going to do everything they can to get it. The Vikings are too cocky, very cocky. Chargers, they're going to get there. I think they're going to win over the Chargers because, come on, we all know how the Chargers are playing.
Yeah.
You and I can probably go in and beat the Chargers ourselves, Captain. Okay.
I
said, the guys are hungry for a win. They want it bad. I mean, unfortunately, there hasn't been any Raider update news that I've been posting or anything.
Yeah.
I mean, especially the past.
Everybody wants to know about Max's knee.
You know what? I think it's positive because if he's getting that, if he's had this whole time to get it taken care of, and the technology that they have nowadays to work on knees, you can have an incision that is teeny tiny little incision, and they can fix the knee. So I have faith. I think he's with physical therapy. I mean, because come on, Captain, surgery, you can have surgery and be up and around the next day.
Yeah.
And he could be working out to push himself to the limit and stuff. Even if he doesn't play this Sunday, I think he'll come in on Thursday.
And that's what I was thinking. So you know what? We definitely need him for the Thursday night game more than anything. And when you talk about getting up for surgery, when I had my double bypass, when I woke up, they had my ass walking around that night that I was walking around.
Same thing with when I had when I had surgery on my knee, they had me up that hour.
Yeah.
Walking around. That's when I was walking back then. Sorry, I had my peppermint mocha latte. I'm not a pumpkin spice girl. I'm a peppermint girl.
I don't like either one of them. I mean, if they're on a special, maybe. But I'm like, if I have to pay the same price for peppermint or pumpkin spice as what I would normally have, no. Give me my caramel, whatever. Lots of
caramel macchiato.
There you go. Something
macchiato, like whatever it's called. But anyway, but yeah, I got Raiders winning both games. So
okay, and thanks for the weather report.
These guys are going to be hungry.
Yep, and I will bring my leather jacket with my. You've seen my Captain Jack jacket, the one that has like my picture on the back. I'll bring that one and my leather jacket, so I'll have things available.
Like I said, during the day, you're comfortable, you're cool. You may just need a simple sweater or anything, but at night when the sun drops, it gets cold.
Yeah.
But anyway, so it's good talking to you, Captain.
Thank you, darling. Thanks for the weather report. Thanks for the stuff about what's going on in Vegas. And like I said, find me places that we can go. Me, you, Juan, maybe Rita, because I'm gonna bug her, and hopefully I'll have her as like one of the locals to take that. She says you're gonna take me out to the places that are really good and really cheap.
Yes, she does. She does know. She does know a place, and there was one place that I heard she was at. My friend told me about it, and we keep trying to like, okay, we gotta go. We keep saying we gotta go, but
Well,
we don't have time.
yeah, now you got to read. Like I said, if she's available, we're all go.
Okay, Captain. I'll
All right.
see you on the chat. Love you,
All right.
everybody.
Love you, Anna. Thanks for coming in, honey.
Always.
There you go. All right, that's my girl. That's my girl. That's my correspondent. Not my correspondent, because remember, Juan works for her, but Anna pops in and helps me out because she's awesome. Like I said, in China is the weather girl, but for local Vegas weather, I got to go to the source. The chicken ranch for the lemon pepper wing. And we were just talking about that. Kat, you were talking about going to it was the bunny ranch. It was the bunny ranch. The bunny ranch is in Reno, which is like 7 hours away. I ain't going to the bunny. The chicken ranch, if there's a chicken ranch, maybe there is maybe. But if I'm going to, I think it's called Pahrump. I think that's the place that's outside of Vegas. If it's Pahrump, I think that's the name of it, Pahrump. If I'm going to Pahrump, I need to have some good news real soon, because that's an expense that I don't want to. That's an expense that I need to make sure that I am able to cover. You want to come into the show, and thanks again, Anna. Kevin's here. Cool Kev's here. Chicken ranch for lemon pepper wing. I heard that there's. Hey, you know what? It's kind of like what is it? Is it the Hustler Club? If it's Hustler or Penthouse, the Penthouse Club in Tampa, the buffet is really good. It's really good. And I went there. Ooh, nice catch! My goodness, Sutton with a fantastic. Oh, there's a flag. Who has the flag? Wait a second. Third quarter, 4:47. Sutton with a fantastic catch. Let's see if it's offensive or if it's a real touchdown. I didn't watch the game. Okay, so it was on the defense. So they said, nope, don't worry about it. But I wouldn't mind going to some of these, places that people tell me about. Be cool. Oh, the Hustlers. Yeah, but there's a Penthouse Club in here in Tampa, though. It's Penthouse in Tampa. I don't know about the Hustler Club in Vegas. I heard it's not all that. I heard it's not all that in the biscuit. I want to be entertained. I want to be entertained. And by the way, I go to Sophia's. I like Sophia's. I do. I like Sophia's. We're going to be talking about such places. So there's my. I actually got to call the boss there. Anyway, good. We had Anna. We had one hottie. We're going to go to another hottie. Let me see. Are you blushing yet? You're not blushing? I can't tell. But we're going to go. We went from one hottie to another hottie. We've got China coming in. I said right at the boob level, right where the camera is.
Oh, good God! Here we go.
Well, you were right here.
Well,
You're right here. You're right there. You were at eyeball level of your.
Okay, here. Damn it.
There you go. Oh yeah, baby.
I am
Yeah.
Captain.
Freedom, baby. I'm all about freedom. I'm all about freedom. She had the freedom right here. I said, yeah, freedom, baby. Yeah, you can. You can go boo. You go like this. Dan, tell Dan, like,
He already does that. Well, he already does that. The only problem is we can't do what we need to do with 2 dogs in the house.
Okay. Well, anyway, how is my Texas hottie? And how you doing? How you feeling? What's going on?
Oh, I'm good. After what happened yesterday, I was gonna do a little safety brief with everybody. Especially we got a game against Minnesota coming up on Sunday, and
Yeah.
also we got against the Lightning Bolts over on Thursday night. So I wanted to let everybody know, please be careful out there,
Mhm.
especially after what happened yesterday. And I'm praying for everybody down in Vegas.
Yes.
It was very very harsh. I mean, it was very hard for me to think about it. And I was like, wait a minute, Vegas already dealt with a lot already from the first mass shooting
Mm-hmm.
back on October 1st. They don't need another one. But after yesterday, I would not be surprised if Allegiant are going to have to beef up security again. Well, I think they already did, but knowing my luck, they probably will. Yes, Miss Anna. Just because I'm from Texas, I'm still Vegas strong.
Yeah.
But
actually, that's one thing that I'm going to have to deal with is that there is one section of one gate area that I go in.
Mhm.
They are pricks to me. They are pricks. But if I go on the other side, they're not.
Right. But
So
yeah,
if I'm gonna go to that side. I'm not gonna say what side it is. So I'm not getting anybody in trouble. But
no.
I'm gonna probably go to the side that they already kind of know me at, and they're not pricks to me. Or, and this is the other thing, I might have to. God, I hate saying this. I might have to lessen the amount of stuff I have on my neck.
Yeah.
And I might have to do that. But it pisses me off that I have to do that. It does. I'll be honest.
I understand. I know it does. But yeah, to our Minnesota family and our Chargers family, make sure everybody stays vigilant, stays safe, all that other good stuff. We all need to have fun. Also, we're not just opponents or anything. We're all family. It don't matter. It don't matter if you're a Raider fan, Cowboy fan, whatever, Bolts fan, whatever. We're all family. We all get through it. We dealt with a lot of mass shootings. We dealt with a lot of natural disasters and stuff. I mean, I dealt with tornadoes. I dealt with everybody else dealt with hurricanes, the whole 9 yards. If y'all may notice, I haven't been doing my forecast lately because with everything going on with my father, and I can't even talk about him without crying.
Personal stuff trumps everything. Okay. Yeah. Personal family trumps everything. And by the way, I do what I do. I don't want to say contractually, because contractually I like, I'm not getting paid contractually, but I do what I do because I feel it's my responsibility to do the shows that I say I am going to do. And that is why on Thursdays and Sundays, I'm going to do a show, because those are the shows that are on the networks, and I'm, the Northeast Streaming Sports on Roku, by the way. Maybe everybody go out and get your Roku. You can actually see it on Roku as well. But it's like, I say I made an oath and a promise that I was going to do this. I ain't making money off this, but I said that I was going to do it. So that's why I'm here. Otherwise, you know what? I still need a job, folks. I still need a job. The only reason why I'm going out to Vegas is because those trips are already paid for.
Right.
They're paid for. The tickets are bought. The hotels are bought. The game tickets are already bought. They're paid. So I'm going.
Yeah, I know it. I know. I understand. If you may notice, I'm at Walmart by my house right now. But Yes,
But
I know.
I'm not paying for other shit that I'm not supposed to because I don't
No.
do that. I'm tight
Yeah,
with my money.
I know. We've been tight with money ever since we moved down here to College Station, and we haven't been to the games. We haven't been to that many games this year because with everything going on, with us moving, and then my great grandfather's health, and well, he's my great grandfather's actually he adopted me when I was a kid, but it was just crazy. I mean, money was so tight. Money's so tight, it's not even funny.
Mm-hmm.
But but like I said, I went to our Vikings family. I know y'all gonna probably dig yourself out to come to Allegiant because I already know it's gonna be like what 20 feet of snow out there. I'm kidding. Just just stay vigilant, everybody. Just look out for each other. That's all
Yeah.
that matters.
And like I said, I mean, one thing I can say is, and I agree with this,
Mhm.
okay, is that the NFL today is more kumbaya than it was when I was growing up. You didn't have people, players getting together in a prayer circle. I'm
Mhm.
sorry, okay? When you were a Raider, you didn't sit down next to an opponent, especially if they were in the AFC West, and
Mhm.
hold hands and do prayer vigils. That is the the I don't want to say the pussification. That's not the right word. That is the modern era of the players and the money and the agents and all that goes with it. I get it. I get it.
Mhm.
Now, by the same token, I get the fact that hate the team, but
But
not
not
the
the fan.
people. Not the people. Okay.
Right.
So I mean, I can't wait to see was it Maria, Anna
Mhm.
Maria, and some other of the Vikings people that I know that are going to
Mhm.
be there. It's going to be great to see them.
It's gonna be great. Exactly. I wish I was there.
Yeah.
Uh, I mean, I wish I
So
was there. I wish we were at the Miami game last week,
yeah, well,
but
but like you said, you take care of you for the things that you have to do, and
mhm.
like I said, next year, who knows how many? I might only be at like 3 games,
Mhm.
maybe,
Mhm.
maybe because gotta have income.
Yep. Exactly.
So all you people say, "Where's Cap?" I said, "Hey, if you want to see me, if you're going to front my airplane bill,
Mhm.
and you want to help me with my hotel bill,
Mhm.
great. But otherwise, you're not going to
You're not
see
gonna
me."
be.
No,
Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
and I have no problem with that. But at least I want people to understand why.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But like you said,
But
I'm glad that you were okay, and blessings to you and your family. Like I said, all kidding aside about the wonderful appendages you have, I love you to death.
I know, and well, I
Okay.
do apologize about that thing I just told you earlier. The
About
think about it. Uh,
maybe you'll have to.
the
It might have went over my head.
oh
It
Lord,
might
the
have went over my
parrot.
head. Oh, okay, yeah. I wanted to tell you why my hands weren't being seen because I'm a I'm a biter and a it's nervous habits.
And I was
It's
thinking you were flipping me off with it.
no, it's nervous habits. That this is the flip flop finger. This is the
Yeah,
ring finger. Okay,
I
it's different.
know. Yeah,
Okay, it's if there's this and this, and I and
I
I
know.
was I was giving you the ring, but that it what there was my parrot is quite my parrot is out of sight. Okay,
Okay, Navy.
but, but,
Okay,
but,
let's talk about the
like I
Navy
said,
and Army game.
oh yeah, that's Saturday. Oh my
Uh
goodness,
huh.
what time? Because I will be in the air.
Yep, it's on at 2 o'clock my Texas time, but I think it's 1 o'clock
No, three
y'all's time.
o'clock, 3 o'clock Eastern.
Yeah.
So I will be
Oh,
in.
that's right.
Yeah, honey, you're gonna have to tell me. You're gonna have to send me text messages like
Oh, okay.
at the quarters, and I'm gonna. But like I said, I think I will be from here. I go to I think Charlotte,
Mm.
and it's in the morning. So I will be flying from Charlotte to Vegas. I get into Vegas around. Oh, wait a second. I get into Vegas. I think around 1:30, which would be 2:30. So I will miss the first half.
Mm.
You'll
Oh,
have
don't
to
worry.
tell me.
Oh, don't worry. The talking starts. It's already starting at our house.
I got you. I got you. And I, like I said, I haven't seen anything in the records. I'm pretty sure Army has a better record because they usually do.
I doubt it.
Oh, okay. Well, see, now you get it.
I don't know. I haven't. The only problem is I don't get the Army game that much at my
Yeah.
house. But
Well,
they're also damn late. That's the problem.
Yeah. Do you want? I can look. I can see what the Army record and the Navy record is. Okay.
Okay.
Army Academy record. Okay. College football. Okay. Let's see what it says. Okay. The Golden Knights. Oh, good. I think they might have Navy on here too. Maybe.
No, you mean not the Golden Knights, the Black Knights.
Oh, sorry, the Black Knights. Okay, Black Knight football. Army is okay. Overall, they are 5-6.
Okay. And what about Navy?
Okay. I'm trying to see. You remember what conference they're in?
There should be in the Mountain West, I think it is.
Navy in the Mountain West?
No. I'm thinking no.
No, that maybe Conference USA. Maybe.
Okay, yeah, maybe. Okay, because I'm mistaking them with Air Force. Air Force is in the Mountain
Yeah,
West.
no, Air Force is definitely there. Okay, MAC East. Okay, I'm looking. I'm trying to find them, honey. I know they're not in the SEC. I know they're not in the Sun Belt. I am trying to find their ACC. No.
I think they are in ACC. No, let me see.
AAC.
No, I can go.
Oh, okay, there you go. They're in the AAC. They're
Okay.
Overall, they're 5-6. So it's 5-6 overall against 5-6.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Their streak is they've lost one. I didn't see what the streak was with Army. Getting back, I'm going to go back to the video with you. Okay, Anna says Army is favored by 2. So, and again, it's because Army normally has a better football team.
Yeah.
Normally.
Yeah, I know, but normally. Yeah, but
I mean, I don't even remember who won last year. I don't even remember.
Army did. Army won by overtime.
Okay, yeah, and it was actually a good game. That much now that you told me about overtime, I remember it was a good game.
Actually, I saw that game over at Office on Trinity last year when TNBC had our Christmas party.
Okay.
So it was actually a pretty good game, even though I had to gloat on it with Danny because Navy sucks. I'm playing.
No, hey, like I said, that's now the Army Navy game is the one game that I love where, like I said, because these are your brothers and sisters. I did say sisters. These are your brother and sisters out there, the one that you fight wars with.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and these are the officers of the future. Okay, and God help us. We definitely need strong officer leadership corps. And being a Navy chief, their chief warrant officer, okay, it is incumbent upon the senior leadership of the enlisted chief petty officers to teach the junior officers how to be good junior officers.
I wish I could say about that, because with everything going on, did you hear about what happened down in San Antonio about the infantry officer that shot his parents and shot about 4 other people up in Austin?
Yes, I just found out about that the other day because that was what was going on in Texas. He was a reservist, captain or something?
I believe so. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, really?
Yeah, no.
It's just,
When I heard it, see, when I heard it on the news yesterday, I was driving. I was actually in Houston when I heard it, and I was like, wait a minute. He was in the Army. He was stationed at Fort Cavazos, well, technically Fort Hood, but still. I was like,
right.
we have all these behavioral health centers around post, and you can you can't let anybody go to their go to a freaking behavioral center. That's the reason why. And I said this on TikTok one to another fellow Army soldier. We that's the reason why the Army, well, basically just the military alone, we're like ranked high on sexual assault, suicides, and domestic violence all rolled into one.
Mm-hmm.
But you got these quote unquote big shots that think, oh yeah, well the board comes first. Oh, the numbers come first. No, it doesn't. If you want somebody there, they need to be up. They need to be okay upstairs.
Exactly. And that is why it is. And I know, and I'm gonna kind of bag on the Army in one respect. I don't see, maybe at the E8 E9 area, at the E8 E9 area, where you have master sergeants and sergeant majors,
first sergeant,
master sergeants, and first shirts. Okay, they will take the junior lieutenants and the captains, along with obviously with the enlisted. They will groom them as to what is the way. But in the Navy, it's the chief petty officers and above that make sure your sailors are squared away, and your junior officers, your 01, 02, 03, they learn the right way as well. And that's where it should be. And until it's across the board, it's got, you're going to have a clusterfuck in the ranks of the military. And that's why the military is so different nowadays than when old Chief Petty Officer Levy was there to make sure that the people are squared away.
Now, I told one guy, I said, any of my soldiers look like, sound like they're not up right upstairs. So, and you telling them, oh no, we got this going on. Here, take my rank. These guys come first. These guys and gals come first.
Mm-hmm. Got to make sure your troops are right.
Yeah. I mean, as a captain, I just tell them, said, oh well, you're gonna be up. I had one guy say, oh, you're gonna be up for major. Well, you need to get on. I say, no. Either these guys need to be squared away, or you can just take my rank, and because my soldiers come freaking first.
And I apologize for demoting you. I thought you were a chief warrant officer, not as a captain. So it wasn't a slight. I couldn't remember what your rank was. I knew obviously I knew you were an officer, but I didn't mean to demote you from 03 to CWO whatever. Okay, but the point is that you learned the right way, and I'm hoping that people like Danny told you the importance of the senior enlisted to make sure that the sailors and troops are squared away along with the junior officers, because that's what our job is.
Yeah, I know. I understand what you're saying. Well, let's see. What are the chances of us trying to beat the Vikings?
I think and Anna said it the same way. We're hungry. I think that for the first time in how long, because the Raiders are notoriously suck after a bye week. Notoriously, they suck after a bye week. But I think with Antonio Pierce on staff, I think that it will be a lot better. I think it'll be a lot better. And I will say this. I expect to see 2 wins in 5 days. I expect to see 2 wins in 5 days. I'm hoping that's right.
I hope so.
but we'll see about that as well.
Yeah, my thing is, you know, the old saying, you gotta don't hold your breath on anything.
Yeah, I mean, let's see it happen.
Yeah,
Let's see it happen.
I mean, like I tell everybody, say stop with the bullshit and make it happen.
Yeah, yeah. Miss China,
Yes,
sweetheart, you take care of you. Tell
right, yes,
Danny to take care of, and obviously Miss Dakota as well. Okay. So
Have you seen my new? Have you seen our new puppy?
No.
No. Next time I'll show him to you.
Okay. Okay. And you're giving me a freedom shot again.
I'm not about to play with you. I'm not about to play with you, Captain.
Love freedom, baby. Love freedom.
Hey, what?
Love freedom.
Hey, stop looking at my double D, damn it.
I'm sorry, you're putting them out there, baby.
Hey, it's not my fault, okay?
I'm just saying. Yeah, you can't bust me for looking at what's on camera, babe.
I know.
You can't bust me. You can't bust me.
Like I said, keep it in your pants, Captain.
I will. Only for the select few that they get a chance to see the captain's main mast. Okay, I'm just saying that.
I am not about to play. Oh my God!
It.
Yeah, stay around the bunny ranch too. Damn it.
That's it. Well, they're talking about the bunny. I said the bunny ranch is in Reno.
The only bunny ranch I remember is the one down in LaGrange outside of Houston. That was back in the late 50s.
That was the chicken ranch.
The chicken ranch. That's what I'm talking about.
That was the chicken ranch.
Yes, well, same thing.
Yeah, exactly. And I love that song, by the way. Down the south side of LaGrange. You know what I'm talking about. Just let me know if you want to go.
I've seen the best little whorehouse in Texas before.
Yeah, but that's what the song. That's what the song LaGrange is about. From
I know.
Top. Love that song.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. I've seen so many videos from Marvin Zindler, may he rest in peace. He was actually the first one that was there to have him shut it down.
Yeah.
And I can tell you, that man was amazing.
Well, I let me tell you this, and I will admit to this, and you're going to say that I'm full of shit. I have never been. I'm serious. I have never been to a house of ill repute in the United States. Now,
I like that one.
Let me say that again. I have never been to a house of ill repute in the United States. I'm just going to leave it. I'm just saying. Okay. And remember, I'm a sailor.
I know. But I had to bust a couple of my guys when they were over in Amsterdam. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying. I don't.
Yeah, especially in the. Yeah, especially. Well, that in Frankfurt too, because
there you go.
Red light district.
Yep. I've been there, done that. Anyway.
Yeah.
But and even in Amsterdam, I didn't window shop. Did not window shop. No. Did not window shop, and I'll tell you the reason why I did not window shop when I was in Amsterdam.
Gotcha. Okay.
Says it all right there.
That's understandable, Cap.
There you go. But just saying.
Yeah, well, don't worry. I had to counsel a couple of my guys doing for spending their money, spending their payday money over at the freaking strip club.
Yeah. And you know what? And like I said, even on strip clubs, I do not like going to strip clubs. I'll tell you why. Why should I spend good money looking at shit that I ain't going to get?
This is true.
It's true.
I know. This is true.
Why am I spending hard-earned good money on shit I ain't going to tag later?
And you see, and you see the reason why that's the reason why our divorce rate over at Fort Cavasso. I hate saying that fucking new post. That's the shit that I was saying when I was stationed at Fort Hood. Stop marrying the damn strippers.
Yeah. No,
I'm sorry, but those strippers are.
Yeah, no, don't need to marry. Don't need to marry strippers
I,
or overseas whores.
yeah, I do. Yeah, don't worry. I seen a couple of them over in when I was in Schweinfurt.
Yeah, and
Ooh.
cool cat put it up right here. I'll let you see it. Cap took his mundungus overseas to scout the talent.
Oh my God.
Just saying. Just saying.
Okay, no
Hey,
comment yet. See what?
hey,
Let's
little.
see.
Hey, you
Uh,
take care. You take care of you and hit me up on Sunday, honey.
yes, sir. I sure will.
You take care, darling.
I will. I will, Captain.
All right, be
Uh,
good.
yes, sir. I will.
All
Love you
right.
guys.
Love you as well, honey. You take care. Bye
Uh,
bye.
bye.
There you go. That's Captain China. Like I said, never been to a house of ill repute in the United States. I will stand behind that. It is. I will take a lie detector test on that. And yes, and I agree with this as well. When China is here, good to see her smile and laugh. And I made her blush at the beginning. I don't know whether you guys can see it or not, but I not that I pride myself, but I can usually get China to blush. I can usually get China to blush. You talk about keep my parrot in my pants. I'm working on this finger, and this finger is red as fuck. I will clean it. I will put some peroxide on it. I'll put some what do you call it? Neosporin. Yeah, yeah, I get it, and I just work on it. Yeah, it was good to see her smile, and yeah, she was blushing just a little bit. But I will be out in Vegas in time for the second half of the. I think I get out there um before the end of the uh Army Navy game. I want to see that. I'll have to put that on. Maybe I'll actually, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, it's not. Oh, I won't be able to record it here. Why? Because remember I showed you guys last week that I had the two TVs next to each other, right? Because Tegna that has the CBS affiliate where the Army Navy game is on, right? They're having a contract dispute with DirecTV, which means all the shows that I normally watch on CBS, I can't record. And if I want to watch them, I got to watch them with the rabbit ears. So I won't be able to even, I won't be able to, what's the word I'm looking for? Watch the Army Navy. So hopefully China will tell me the stuff I miss. I like to see a good game. Last year was a great game. I forgot. I forget who won. I don't remember. I didn't remember. But when she told me it went to overtime, I remember. So blessings to all that are here. If you're still here, I put the what is it? The link up. We still have a couple people. Robert Pena, hey, good to see you. Cool Kev's still here. Anna Diaz was here. I know China was here. Anthony Provencio was here. Maybe that's it. Wild Turkey, good to see you as well, sir. Let's see, China. Jimmy Furpo was in. Good to see you. Rafael Chacin Montillo. Good to see you, Rafa. Am I forgetting somebody? Let me see. Steve DeLong was here a little bit ago. Oh, that's a hell of a pick. Yes, a pick. What a hell of a pick. So China shared a link on my timeline. I'll take a look at that in the air. And we did have some Facebookers that were here. Bob Stannard. Like I said, Bob, no news on Crosby's needs other than I heard that maybe he needed to get it drained. Eddie Winchell was here earlier. Eddie, in about 12 minutes or so, hopefully you can give me a call. And salute to everybody. Like I said, this is the Thursday show. You don't know jack about sports. Wow, Daryl Stingley Jr. had 2 picks already. And I do know that Russell Wilson threw a 3rd pick at the very end of the game. So 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 20. So yeah, they were down 5. So I don't think anybody scored anymore. And that Wilson threw that one more pick to go. But that's at the end of the game. I'll watch. There's, like I said, I don't know. I think I saw last time where it was the Patriots were winning 21-10. I don't know what that score was, but the Pats were winning 21-10 the last time I checked. To the Rudy for the 2nd most rushing touchdowns. Oh, okay. And I see things about Joe Mixon out of Oakland, and I know he wanted to play for the Raiders. It's unfortunate that he had that stuff in college that kind of dropped him down. We know the Raiders wanted to draft him, but the Bengals got to him first. So with 8 minutes left in the 4th quarter in this rebroadcast of what's going on. And unless somebody pops in, I'm basically doing my I appreciate everybody for being here. I appreciate the views. If you have anything you want to say, please be sure to hit it in the comments after the show. And this is a Navy Federal commercial. I see a chick in an Army shirt and a fitness shirt, but it's probably a Navy Federal. And there used to be like an Army Federal. Oh no, it's actually it's about the VA. Okay, and I agree with that. Reach out. And as Anna Diaz says, and I appreciate this as well. Anna Diaz saying good night to everyone. Everyone have a great night. Take care of yourself. I will be ready. I'll be ready to go. Actually, I'm going to start packing in a little bit. Get ready for the trip. And I will see all y'all out in Vegas this weekend. And I will be there from Saturday morning, or actually leave here Saturday morning, get to Vegas around Saturday afternoon, and be there until Friday night in Vegas. So hopefully I get a chance to see people like Anna and Rita and other people. Check me out there. Oh, the link. You want to make sure that I got I will check out the link, China. I will check out the link. You be sure to take care of you. Be well. Take care. I'm going to do my outro. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your time. Remember, we got 2 games upcoming. Sunday against the Vikings, Thursday against I'll be kind. I usually call them the Garglers, but Thursday against the LA team. I think we can get 2 wins and be back to 500, 7-7. 7-7, in my estimation, going into the Christmas game with the Chiefs in Arrowhead. And if we play to our capabilities, we can win that game too. We can win that game too. Wouldn't it be great to go out on a 5-game win streak? Because we're going to have to beat the Broncos at the end of the year to even entertain a playoff berth. But it basically, when Rich Bisaccia won the last 4 games in order to get the playoffs, The year he was the interim head coach, Bears would have to win the next 5. Or at least 4 out of the next 5 would have a chance. 4 out of the next 5 gets you to 9-7. Or 9-8, sorry, 9-8. Winning the next 5 gives you what, 10 wins? 10-7? That's it. Take care, everybody. Have a great, great rest of your night. We'll see you.